there's a demonic murdering spirit amongst us, chosen ones, and we have to be careful by any means necessary. You see, you have to be on the move. You see, moving targets don't get hit. If you are going to a family gathering, I say stay about 30 minutes to an hour, and then when everybody is not focused on you, dip. Get up out of there. If you going out to have fun or to celebrate somebody at a club or wherever it is, stay about 30 minutes to an hour, get up out of there. And if you out with friends or anything like that, or if you got to go out get your groceries, be in and out. If you got to go get a haircut, be in and out. If you got to go to the gym or go run some errands, pay some bills or something, do that. Get on up out of there. Because there is a murdering spirit amongst us, and it wants to take as many souls as it possibly can with them off this earth. They're trying to take a lot of vessels off the earth. And I'm not sure if you guys realize it or not, but the the government and the president has a plan to make the population decrease by, they want it to be what, 100 million or 99 million, some one of those numbers. And to do that, they're making it to where they raising prices on everything. They making people a lot more desperate. They taking away all the governmental benefits that people been relying and surviving on for so many years. So a lot of people are becoming a lot more desperate, and things are becoming more scarce to people. So it's making people way more dangerous at an all-time high. And also, just make sure that you are keep on moving, because in our day and age, man, a lot of people are very, very angry. A lot of people don't know how to control their emotions. A lot of people don't have emotional discipline or emotional balance. They're quick to anger. They're quick to react. They're quick to take action. People are very impulsive when it comes to their feelings that they feel. They don't observe their feelings. They don't understand. They don't take the time to understand why they're feeling a certain way. So I'm here to tell you, chosen ones, that it's bad out here, man. You can't be in places for too long. And I know, as sad as that sounds, I mean, it's the truth. You just can't be around people for too long, because it's a lot of shootings going on. It's a lot of stabbings going on. You can't be at places for too long. Right now ain't the time to be in the mix. A lot of people want to be in the mix and have this fear of missing out on something, and you really not missing out on nothing. That's why, for me, if I'm out, I'm out for a short amount of time, then I'm back to the crib, because it's a lot it's a lot of evil and demonic energy out there, and it's seeking to who it can consume, and whose soul it can take off this earth. That's why you have to be very, very careful and be very observant of your surroundings, and don't be getting into arguments with people while you out. Just be silent, be to yourself. Don't even You can't even speak to people nowadays. It's so bad, chosen ones, that you can't even have a conversation with a stranger no more. They look at you like you some creep or you some weirdo for trying to be social. So it's like you got to be to yourself. You cannot be out here being you know your true your true personality being shown, because the more of your personality gets shown, the more people will start to look at you weird, because a lot of people aren't happy with their life, or they're just not happy in general. And you don't want that to be rubbing off, their negative and bad vibes to rub off on you, because you trying to be nice, or you trying to just be friendly. Now ain't the time to be friendly no more. And also, chosen ones, it's just safe to stay out of any type of drama. Stay out of all drama, please, because I'm telling you, you gotta stay out of work drama. You gotta stay out of the streets drama. You gotta stay out of family members drama. You gotta stay out of your friends drama, because all that negative energy that's attached to that drama, it wants to draw you in. It wants to consume more and more energy, take more and more, take more and more, take more and more souls off this planet, because of the demonic energy attached to drama, man. So that's why it's important for you to not be in the mix. Right now, it's important for you to stay out the way, man. I'm telling you, because the more that you are around and in places for too long, it just leaves a window of time for you to become a target. You don't even, and it's so bad nowadays that people are hitting their targets and they're taking out other people that don't have nothing to do with their situation. They just coming and airing the block out. Like, what did the whole block do to you? I get you have a conversation with this person. Get that person. Don't be taking other people's lives just because you upset. That's why you got to stay on the move. When it's time for you, if you working a job right now, work your job, and when it's time for you to clock in, clock in. When it's time for you to leave, leave. Mama said get money and go home. You ain't got no friends. You ain't got no friends at no workplace. People just want to be nosy and get in your business, see what you drive, see how much money you got, see what type of spouse you have, see where you living at. People just want to be nosy because they are secretly in competition with you, and they're trying to see how much you have accomplished or attained in this life. And to chosen ones, we keep that very, very private and very, very sacred, because it's a lot of haters out here. It's a lot of envious people out here, and people will do devious things just to laugh, or to get a reaction out of you. And chosen ones, the more you've been staying out the way, the more you've been staying to yourself, it's been making people so upset because they can't get a reaction out of you. See, the most, and this is what they don't understand, chosen ones. Just because you're very quiet and you're very much to yourself and you don't show a lot of emotions, because you're very in control of how you move and how you react and how you maneuver. People think that you're soft, or people think that you're weak. No, it takes a very strong person to be able to stay calm and to not show any emotion, to be balanced and to be level-headed out here. Because what made chosen ones this balance and this mature far as every situation is that you had no choice but to go through a lot of things. You had no choice but to go through the fiery furnace, the fiery pits of hell and back, to be able to be this calm and to be this collected. Because you've been through so many pressure and situations where if you would have lashed out, or if you would have crashed out, you would have been, your future would have been gone. You would have been sitting in somebody's jail. And chosen ones ain't got time to be sitting in no jail. We got big plans to fulfill. We got goals to fulfill. We got a mission to complete. So we ain't got time to be going and sitting down, laying down for no few years or nothing like that. So I'm here to tell you, chosen ones, the more you stay out the way, the better off your life is gonna be. And the more you keep your life private is the better it's gonna be. It seems like when you keep your life private, when you keep your spouse private, when you staying out the way of drama, and you staying to yourself, you staying humble, you staying quiet, you very observant, you listen to the things that people say and how they say it and the energy and the frequency that they giving off, and you move accordingly, your life is so much better because you are moving how you're supposed to move. You're moving accordingly. So I'm here to tell you, chosen ones, keep moving accordingly, and your life is going to be peaceful.